Back to Mr. Plays, and today I'm going to be sorting all of the champions in Marvel Contest of Champions into different tiers. Roll the intro. What I did is, I took Seatin Man of Legends, his tier list, and I'll link the video down in the description so you can go check that out. And then I changed the tiers of some of the champions, but I agree with most of his ideas, so I didn't change too many. And let's get right into it. Venompool. So, green text means I upgraded, and then red text means I downgraded. So, Venompool, he was in the meme tier, and I put him up to the occasionally useful tier. This is because, even though the Deadpool part of him is so bad, the Venom part of him is, like, really good, so I just had to boost him up just a bit. He's still a pretty bad champion, but I put him up a little bit because the Venom part that he does with some of the bleeding stuff, it's decent, so he's occasionally useful in some circumstances. The champions I want to talk about are the two Black Panther champions. So they were before an occasionally useful, and I moved them up to useful. I just like how they play. They're fun to use. I like their bleeds. They have pretty good specials. They occasionally inflict bleed. So, they're not, like, that great of a champion, but they'll be useful in some circumstances. If you have them, they sometimes have good synergies, so that's always helpful. So, they're not, like, the greatest champions, but I put them up a bit higher than what Seatin did. But I still agree that they're not some of the greatest champions in the game. Third champion I want to talk about is the Hood. I downgraded him from low demigod to useful because I just feel like he doesn't have anything that good about him. He doesn't have that many good abilities. He's not, like, too much fun to play, and I just feel like overall he's not that good. Like, low demigods are okay, but I just didn't feel like he was as good as low demigod, so I just bumped him down a little bit. I just don't like how he plays that much. Talk about the Kamala Khan downgrade. I downgraded her also, for pretty much the same reason I downgraded the Hood. Not many good abilities, specials aren't that good, not that much damage, and she's just not, overall, she's not that fun to play for me. I just don't like playing with her, and you might like playing with her, but for me, she's just not the champion that I want to put at a high demigod. She's just not that kind of champion for me. I'm going to talk about my Dormammu upgrade. He used to be in low demigod, I put him in high demigod. I might be a bit biased because he was one of my first 5 stars, but I really like his... So first of all, he's bleed and poison immune, which is helpful in a lot of circumstances. And also if you do a medium 3 light and the medium combo, he will, or any combo that ends in a medium attack, he will power drain the opponent a bit. And if you do that a good amount, the opponent will almost never throw their specials, which is very helpful. And then his Dark Energy is pretty nice. It doesn't give too much of a boost, but it does something, so I like that. His Special 1 also nullifies, like, one of the opponent's abilities, and that's just a lot of fun to do. And the Special 2 will, a good amount of the time, drain the opponent's power, and then also lock it. So what I'll do is I'll just keep draining their power, get to a Special 2, and then just lock it. And then, as long as I don't get hit, they're not going to throw any specials. So, those are, like, the main reasons I upgrade Dormammu from low to high demigod. The last champion I'm going to talk about is my Iron Man Infinity War upgrade. I just really love this champion. I have him as a 4-star maxed out, not maxed sig, but an awakened, but he's just so much fun to fight with. His Special 1 is unblockable and inflicts shock, so I'll just dash to the opponent, then just do my Special 1. They have no defense against it, and then it's a bit damage over time. His Special 2 will incinerate the opponent, so even if I get up from the Special 1 and go into the Special 2, it's still pretty good, which I like. And then if you awaken him, once you get low on health, he'll do an auto block, which is a very nice safety net. What if you just need to get a few more hits off of the opponent, and they're about to get you, he'll just maybe do like an auto block, parry them, and you can just finish off the fight, and that's just very fun to do. And I love his heavy, because it gets a lot of range, and as long as they don't intercept it, it's very good. And it also inflicts armor break, which I just love. And he's a great damage over time champion. And the biggest thing is he's just so much fun to play with. I just love playing with this champion. That's the main reason I put him up from God tier to beyond God tier. I'm going to talk about is my Iceman upgrade. I don't have him really on my account, but I've used him in other places. And he has a good amount of immunities, which I love. He has his Coldsnap, and not too many champions are immune to Coldsnap, which is great. And I feel like not too many nodes also have Coldsnap immunity. Most nodes will focus on like poison or bleed immunity, whereas Coldsnap doesn't have that many immunities in the whole contest. And he's a great overall champion. He inflicts the Coldsnap and it does damage over time. He's got some good damage. He's a lot of fun to play with, and that's why I put him from God to beyond God tier. I hope you liked this video, and if you did like it, give it a like. And if you loved it, it would be great if you just subscribed. It'd help a lot. And then turn on the bell so you don't miss any new videos that we come out with. And then also follow us on Instagram at Mr. Plays Gaming. No spaces, anything, all lowercase. And follow us on Twitter at Mr. Plays 9. And then hope you have a great day. Until next time, peace!